Hi.
That's Actor Pat.
That's Sharvana.
If you don't know what we're talking about, you definitely should. Check us out over on Twitch also, because we are over on Twitch, playing games live where you can join us.
We do like the streaming.
Not only do we like to talk about the animes, we also like to get ideas for the animes for this channel when you're talking about us live while we're playing the games where they might have to do with a lot of animes. So, yeah, get your butts over there and chat with us too.
Yeah, both of our Discords have anime channels where you can drop ideas and suggestions about what you would like us to watch, even if it's just for not for reaction purposes, just like, oh my god, you gotta read this manga or watch this show. Like, we're down, we want to know.
Yeah,
you can find her twitch.tv/Sharvana, CHARVANA, down in the doobly doos,
and twitch.tv/ActorPat. It's Actor Pat, like an actor that he is, and Pat because that's his name. So,
but if you're only here strictly for My Hero Academia content, there will eventually be that on either or both of our channels. So,
but while we're here, let's all enjoy some My Hero Academia together.
Yes.
Away we go.
Welcome back to our live show. For our next topic, is it really necessary for heroes to dress sexily? Let's ask our very special studio guests what they think. She's the rookie hero who debuted just this year. It's Mount Lady. And she's a pro who's currently teaching at UA High School. The incomparable Midnight. Thank you so much for joining us. Please
Whose
have a
outfit
seat.
do you prefer?
Let's start with you, Midnight.
Ooh, I don't
When
know.
you first debuted, your revealing outfit caused quite a stir. In fact, it eventually led to the regulations for
I know how
exposed
don't,
skin and costumes
but
bill
remember
being
that
taken
costume.
before the legislature. You're a hero whose sexiness changed the very laws of the country.
Costume's still pretty racy. Now I rely on ultra-thin fabrics. Because of the nature of some people's quirks, clothing can restrict their abilities. Sexiness isn't just an aesthetic. It's sometimes needed so we can do our jobs well. Besides, what's more attractive than a hero who can get the job done quickly?
I think you just like the attention.
What's with you, lady? Are you trying to start a fight?
Of course not. I look up to you. I think you're amazing.
Oh my god, I
For
think you're
someone your
amazing.
age.
You can act like the blushing ingenue all you want, but you're not that young yourself, you know.
Just drop the
All I'm saying is
Detroit
if the
smash of
older girls try
insults.
too hard, then the rest of us have to go even further.
Thank you!
All right, that's it for class today. There's only 1 week left before your final exams begin. I'm sure you're all studying constantly, right? Don't forget to keep training. The written exam is only one element. There's also the practical portion to worry about. Good luck.
I barely even taken notes this semester! With the sports festival and internship, I didn't have time to read the textbook!
It's true that we haven't had very much free time lately.
We barely learned anything when we took our midterms, so they didn't seem all that hard, but I'm kind of worried about these. We've been through a lot, and they probably won't pull any punches when it comes to testing us.
As someone ranked in the top 10, I'm not that concerned.
What? You were ninth in the midterms?
Oh man, and here I thought you were one of us.
Don't you know weirdo little creeps like you are only likable if they're kind of stupid? Who's going to love you now?
Everyone, trust me.
Ashido, Kaminari, we've still got time to study. That way we'll all get to go to the training camp together, right?
Yes. As class rep, I have high hopes that we'll make UA proud.
It's pretty hard to fail if you just pay attention in class, isn't it?
Oh, you gotta cut me down like that.
Hey, don't worry about it, you two. I can catch you up to speed on the important topics if you want.
Her power revolves around her brains. That's true.
I'm afraid I won't be any help when it comes to the practical, though.
I've been studying, but could you help me out too? I'm having some trouble understanding quadratic functions.
Really?
Tutor me, please! Classical Japanese is killing me! Is there room for one more? I'm afraid I'm falling behind a little. Pretty please!
Wonderful! Yes, let's do it!
All right!
Okay, then, we can hold a study session at my residence over the weekend. Seriously? I can't wait to see your fancy digs. In my family, we always drink Harrods or Wedgwood, so if you have any other preference, let me know. When we're finished, you'll all be model students. I'll make it my personal duty to push you forward.
Is she humble bragging, or does she not even realize what she's saying?
She's so excited and bouncy that I don't even care.
About that tea? I'm not so sure about the hairy one.
No, it's from Harrods.
Sounds like I should be studying with her.
You think I don't know enough? Maybe I should beat the lessons into your skull.
I'm counting on it.
Everyone's panicking right now, but it won't do them any good to cram this late in the game.
Shouldn't you be more concerned? You didn't do very well in the midterms.
Are you talking about moi? I did just fine, thank you.
I did just
Scared
fine.
about the practical. I have no idea what it's gonna be.
Oh, sorry. Your head's so big that it's hard to miss.
Damn it.
You're from Class 1B. Monoma, right? That really hurt.
I heard you guys stumbled across the hero killer. Just like in the sports festival, Class 1A isn't happy unless they're the center of attention. But you do realize you're not in the spotlight because people think you're good heroes, right? It's just that you keep getting into so much trouble. Here's food for thought. Someday the rest of us might get caught up in your mess, and then we'll all become unwitting victims as well. What kind of horrible villains will you bring down upon us? What demon?
Thank you.
That's not funny, Monoma. You heard what happened to Ida. Chill out.
Kendo.
I enjoy her.
I apologize for him. I'm pretty sure there's a hole where his heart should be.
I think he's out.
So I was listening. I know you're all worried about what's going to be on the big final practical. I heard it's going to be combat against robots, like the entrance exam.
What? Really? How do you know that?
One of my friends who's a few grades up filled me in. I know. Cheating, but oh well.
No, I don't think so. I'm sure gathering information ahead of time is also part of the test. I definitely should have found an upperclassman to ask. Why didn't I think about that before?
What kind of idiot are you, Kendo? You just gave away our whole strategic advantage. This was our chance to finally pull ahead of that class full of idiots.
They're not the idiots.
She's like their class's big sister, huh?
With the connection between the hero killer Stain and the League of Villains, it's possible criminals everywhere will become much bolder.
It'd be best if we could start preparing for that before it happens. As a school, we should be taking every precaution. If fights against villains are going to continue to intensify in the future, then having the kids train against robots ain't practical. Originally, we used them to avoid complaints about people getting injured in the entrance exams, but they're just not challenging enough. We can ignore the complaints. Let people say whatever they want.
This sounds like it could be problematic.
I understand why you want to change
Never
the
noticed her
exam,
pupils before.
But having students fight us, even if they're in teams of 2, is that a good idea?
Kind of like the
I think it's a bit unfair.
If we win too easily, we won't be able to give them actual grades, yo.
Of course, we could take that into consideration and give the students an advantage. Principal, what are you thinking?
I believe I agree. We need to change the practical exam to reflect the current times. How do we ensure the students aren't put in life-threatening situations? The answer is simple. We must push them. We make sure that they're as strong as possible.
That makes sense. I agree.
Right. Then let's talk about the teams. First, Todoroki. He's doing quite well, generally speaking, but relies too much on brute force. And Yaoyorozu is an all-arounder, but lacks the ability to make spur-of-the-moment decisions and apply them. Therefore, I'll erase their quirks and take advantage of their weaknesses.
Sounds good.
Next, for Midoriya and Bakugo. I'm leaving them to you, All Might. In this case, I didn't pair the two of them up based on ability or classwork. I went with relationships. I know you've got a soft spot for Midoriya. Please ensure that they learn something.
You're paying close attention, huh, Aizawa?
And now, let's announce the teams and the teachers they'll be fighting in order.
I'm excited to see some of these that we haven't really gotten to know before. Ooh, fighting the principal.
To complete the exam, you'll have 30 minutes. In order to win, your objective is to put these handcuffs on your teacher. Or you can win if one of you manages to escape from the combat stage.
So we've either got to capture the teacher or run away. It's basically like the combat training.
Yeah, but is it really okay to just jet?
Yep,
This time, your exam will be very similar to a real battle. As strange as it is, please think of us as villains.
Assuming you come across your enemy. If you think you can win against them, then fight. However, in instances where you're outmatched, it would be smarter to run away and find help. Todoroki, Ida, Midoriya, I'm sure the three of you understand.
Idiots! The hero killer is only after me and that kid in the white armor! Stop fighting back! Just get out of here!
I won't make that mistake again. I will pass this test and prove that I'm a hero.
So we fight to win, or run to win?
That's right! It's a test of your decision-making skills! But with these rules, you're probably thinking your only real choice is to flee. That's why the support course made these super clever accessories for us!
Behold! Ultra-compressed weights!
These babies will add about half our body weight to our physiques.
Damn.
It's not much, but they will eat up our stamina and make it harder for us to move around. Oh, shoot! These are heavier than I thought. We had a contest to come up with these designs, and young Hatsume ended up winning it.
Wow, good for Hatsume!
You
Another
think
one
we
of my
need a
faves.
handicap to win against you? Well, think again.
This'll be fun.
Looks like I have my work cut out for me today. Oh, Deku, you're watching too? Hi.
Yeah, it's not like we get many chances to watch students in combat with teachers.
Exactly.
Right? And besides, I don't think Kachan really wants to talk strategy with me.
I can see that. And, my partner is a little preoccupied with himself.
You don't say.
That's why I thought I'd try and get inspiration from everyone else's battles.
Smart. I have to pass this test, no matter what it takes.
Team Sato and Kirishima. Practical exam. Ready? Go!
So what do you think? We'll definitely get a higher score for capturing instead of running. You agree?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, he's got some range.
Mr. Cementos can't move around very fast. Let's break through from the front and shoot for a high score!
Oh, yeah!
Rikino Sato! His quirk, Sugar Rush! For every 10 grams of sugar, he's 5 times as strong for 3 minutes!
Whoa.
However, the more sugar he uses for power, the more his cognitive functions suffer!
So you've decided on a direct frontal assault.
This is it, Sato!
Let's go!
Pass or fail? What do you think?
I'm gonna say pass.
Not so fast, kids.
Come on, you guys, you've totally got him!
I'm tired. So sleepy.
Now's not the
Oh
time!
no.
Just slow down. I'm running out of steam!
You're both weak when it comes to long-term battles. Listen well. When your life is on the line, you need to know exactly how far you can push your powers.
Think about that in summer school.
Exam over.
Seriously? That fast?
Kirishima went down? It's only the first match and I'm already needed. No way. It was that one-sided?
Your quirks were too ineffective against his. Crap. Looks like this exam is going to be a lot harder than I thought it would be. On top of that, we're up against the #1 hero.
I see. They're starting us in the middle of the stage.
In order to escape, we have to pass through the designated gate, right? Which means the teacher's probably there waiting.
Much more confidently, I think they'll pass.
I was gonna let you see the teacher's power first.
Oh, okay. That's true. I don't necessarily know.
Maybe you didn't understand. We teachers are trying to crush you with everything we've got. No holding back.
Pass or fail?
Steel your nerves and show me your results.
I'm gonna go with pass. But if they fail,
You'll have to wait till next time.
I'm very excited for this. I'm super excited.
Don't you love these?
It's got the same feel as sports festival vibes. I could watch all of the heroes and villains just pair up, and I just want to see them match up. That's it. That's everything.
I
about
almost understand sports seeing these.
And I love that Deku analyzes everything. Like he's already on top of like, oh crap, this is whatever, and like I'm fine, like, and I'm just excited to see all the reveals of different people. Like, finally, I know what Sugar Man does. Like, that's like,
Sato has been. It's like 34 episodes in, and we finally know who Sugar Man is.
Yeah, and I love that the balance. Like, he's kind of Kaminari, where it's just like, okay, cool, I can Popeye some sugar, and then what do you say, 5 times strength per 10 grams of sugar? That's insane. That's so if he drinks like a Coke, like 1 can of Coke. That's like 60 grams of sugar. That's what, 12 times 5, you know.
12 times 60, right?
Math.
Do the math.
But that's 12 sets of 5, so
60.
No, it's 10 grams. Every 10 grams, right? So
Yeah.
6 sets of 10, 5. So he's 30 times stronger than he normally would be for a can of Coke. But then I'm guessing his sugar crash is insane.
Every 3 minutes, yeah.
Is
so.
insane.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. But at least we get to know who he is now.
Yeah, and then I don't know the name, but that teacher at the end there, the Dr. Stranging, like a million copies of himself. Ectoplasm. Nice. So that seems intense. Don't know how they're gonna pull that off, but I don't know. I really like the Shadow quirk. I feel like there's some secret abilities that he can level up over time. That's gonna be really cool.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah,
This is so much fun.
I love these episodes. Like anything where they're up against each other and learning, it's like.
And that the teacher specifically pitted them up for their weakest bits,
Mhm.
whether it be relationships or powers or smarts or whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah. It's great. It's so good. It's so good. Another thing is we got to see all the matchups, but we also got to see all the midterm rankings.
That was cool. I did not expect, like, Bakugo was 3rd. Like, he did very well. And so that's really cool because they play, you know, they of course focus on that he's angry and whatever, but he's very smart. He's not just powerful, but they've all got their brains. We've commented throughout the series so far. They all have some pretty surprising, like, they're all very intelligent and capable and strategists and whatever, in whatever ways they need to be. But I was a little surprised that Ochako was, I think, 13th in the bottom half.
Yeah.
And the fact that, like, Mineta was number 9, like, he's like, I'm in the top 10, it's okay. Like, I would have put him in the bottom. Like, I would have, just because he was he only thinks about nasty things. And but
apparently not.
Apparently he does pretty well.
Yeah. That's all I got.
I think that's everything. I am so excited to see more of these matches. I am very curious what the principal's power is. What you're fighting the principal. I know that it's like, okay, you're fighting All Might, the #1 hero of all time, and you're fighting
You're like, the principal.
But yeah, it's like, what the hell is the principal's power? He's this cute little mouse thing, and
his power is cute.
yeah, like I think even when we were introduced to him, it's like, am I a bear? Am I a rat? Am I whatever? I'm the principal. And I don't know. I'm so giddy to watch these matchups.
It's so much fun because you get to feel like you're interacting with it too. So it's cool. It's cool. But we have a lot more to watch. So
Yes.
That's what we're in today. In the meantime, thank you so much for fanning out with us.
Fans out.
Plus Ultra.